it's Miss Carlye, and I'm here to teach you how to make snowflake suncatchers. So, what you'll see in your bag is blue construction paper, tissue paper in different colors, and all you'll need at home are scissors and glue. First thing we have to do is we have to make a snowflake. So I don't know if you've ever made snowflakes out of paper before, but by folding and cutting in special places, you can make snowflakes like these two. So in order to do that, we first have to make our piece of paper into a square shape. So to do that, we have to first make a triangle. So take this corner of your construction paper and fold it into a triangle shape. So by bringing it to the flat edge on the bottom here, make sure it's a perfect right triangle. So that means that to do that, you have to make sure that the edge here perfectly matches the edge of your flat piece of paper right here. So we're going to fold it and do as best as you can, and then make sure it's folded nice like that. So it should look like this. And then to make it into like a perfect square, we have to cut this extra part over here, the part that's not with the triangle. Okay, so take your scissors and cut as best as you can. Try not to get any of your triangle into the cut. So just cut along the edge of your triangle to get this rectangle out. All right, so then you don't need that anymore. So then you have a triangle, and when you unfold it, it's a perfect square. Okay, so we're gonna keep this as a triangle, and we are gonna fold it into an even smaller triangle. So fold this corner to match up with this corner, so like this. All right, so again, you have to make sure that the edges meet nicely. Try to be as aligned as you can. It's okay if it's not perfect, because every snowflake is different. So if your snowflake is a little different from mine, that's okay. Every snowflake has a unique shape and size. All right, so see, even mine doesn't align perfectly, but it's all right. So now we've got an even smaller triangle. So again, what we did is we took this triangle and we folded it like that to make a smaller triangle. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is a little tricky. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of make a ice cream cone shape. And to do that, we have to fold this so that this corner kind of makes a wing shape like this. Okay, and then we'll do it with the other side as well. So basically what you do is you're going to fold this so that this edge here kind of meets with the point here. And what we're going to do eventually is we're going to fold this side as well so that the edges are perfectly aligned. And see, if you turn it this way, it makes it look like kind of like an ice cream cone. Okay, so to do that, let's fold this so that the edge splits the triangle in the middle. So this is what it'll look like right now. And then we're going to do the same thing with this side. Okay, so we're going to fold it, and again, you're going to want to fold it so that this edge aligns with this edge right here. Okay, So let's see. All right. So see, it kind of looks like an ice cream cone with like two chips sticking out. So we're actually going to cut these extra parts off. So you'll see this straight edge here. Make sure you don't cut that. So just cut the extras off. So like this. All right. So now it's a perfect ice cream cone. So the next part is going to be different for everyone, because now is when we cut along the edges to create that unique snowflake design. So I'm going to do several triangles. And the thing you want to make sure you don't do is you don't want to cut off any edges so that anything falls out. You want to make sure that it still is like a ice cream cone shape. So you don't want to say cut along this edge like that and cut the tip off of this ice cream cone. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut like a triangle out of this edge. And you might need parents' help if you can't get the scissors to cut through all the layers of paper. That's okay. Okay, so see, this is what I'm doing, and I'm gonna just keep making cuts like that. You can even make a cut from the top edge as well, again, as long as you don't cut off any of these corners or anything like that. All right, so go ahead and make your designs, and I will do the same. Okay, so once you're done with the cuts, you can unfold it and you can see what your beautiful, unique snowflake looks like. So this is what mine looks like. All right, so the next thing we have to do is make it colorful. So I'm going to need you to take your tissue paper and your glue. And at this point, it might get a little messy. So what you're going to do is maybe get some paper towels or anything to make sure you don't get too messy. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to cut or rip these tissue papers into small pieces that are big enough for you to see through these holes. What you're going to do, so I have already ripped some pieces, and what you're going to do is you're going to glue around the holes on the paper. So see, like that. And then you're going to stick the tissue paper onto the glue, and you could use different colors for just a single hole. And then you're just going to keep gluing and sticking tissue paper until all of the holes are covered. And then, so once you finish that, you can continue the video and I'll tell you what the next step is. Okay, so once you're done gluing everything to your snowflake, all the holes are covered, and then you have to wait until it dries. You can flip it over and see the beautiful rainbow design on the front. And if you want, you can also see I have some hanging tissue paper. You can cut off the excess so you can't see it past the snowflake. All right, and then what you want to do is you can put this in front of a light, or you can hang it on the window so that the sun goes through. So you can hang it this way through a window, and then what you'll see is beautiful glowing colors coming right at you in the snowflake shape. almost like beautiful stained glass windows. Alright, so I'm glad that you guys joined me. Thank you so much. I'm hoping I can see your beautiful snowflake sun catchers eventually. So thank you again and have a great day.